Hello and welcome back. I am Mondef, of course, and I'm back on the Madlands server. So you guys know Rail Slider is also online today. Looks like they expanded out in the spawn city and they added some new plots, which is great. Of the 3 new plots I see, one of them's already taken. I'm not sure I should take one yet, since I don't plan on building here quite yet. I'll probably go ahead and just leave those empty. Let's head out. As I was looking around spawn looking at these new plots, I actually saw this. I don't know whose that is, but there's a little castle-y fort thing over there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Little farm there. Very nice. Oh, and there's a hole here apparently. Alright, I am going to head across the lands and see if we can find a neat place to build. Let's see, actually, let's get an idea where spawn is. About negative 200 or so. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to head out here. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to build, but I wasn't totally convinced. Kind of was thinking about building a castle here. Not just a castle. I was going to build a castle with a city that goes around it, and city walls and guard towers, mage towers. Go a little bit fantasy with it. Not totally tie it down to, the laws of physics, shall we say. Go very... Be more interested in the looks than the realism, I guess is what I'm kind of trying to say there. But tell me what you guys think. I'm not totally convinced. I kind of think it's been done. I don't know. I kind of feel like castles have been done to death in Minecraft. So if you agree with me, just say, yeah, they've been done to death. Don't build another castle. No, don't build a castle. I've never built a castle, but I kind of got into the Minecraft game a little bit late. I only picked it up this last summer. I know a lot of people have been playing for, 2 years, more than that, since pre-alpha ages, and I haven't been. So, yeah, I haven't ever built a castle. I did build a pyramid long before I started ever thinking about making or recording or any YouTube videos. Did that. After building it, I was like, yep, that was stupid. Why did I build a pyramid? But I think everybody kind of goes through that phase. We're like, oh, let's build a castle. Let's build a pyramid. Let's build the easy things to build, the easy geometric shapes. And then once you've done them, you're like, yeah, okay, moving on. Right? So I did that, but I never did the castle thing. I just skipped it, which is bizarre because I love castles. So I'm thinking about it. Maybe I was saving it until I thought I could do it right, and I think I can. I think I could do it right now, but yeah, I do think that castles have been done to death. I jokingly call Minecraft the game of 100 incompleted castles, because lots of people start building huge castle things and then never finish them. Full of crap. Yeah, it happens. So, yeah. Anyway, nighttime here. Should I travel through the night? I do have a pair of boots and a bow, so I might be safe. Yeah, we'll keep traveling. But I'm going to keep traveling here. You obviously don't want to watch me just walk through the jungle here, so if I run into anything interesting, since this is kind of a, I wouldn't say older map, but the guys here have been playing on it for a while. So yeah, there should be buildings randomly throughout hiking in the Madlands here. So if I run into anything, I'll let you guys see it. Everything's new to me here as well. So yeah, we'll go. Either if I find something really cool to build at, or if I find somebody's build, I'll make sure you guys have a chance to see it. I haven't gotten very far yet. You can see here I'm only about about 1,000 or so blocks away from spawn, maybe a little more. 1,700. Alright, maybe 15. Maybe 1,500 blocks away from spawn. But I ran into this, and then initially I thought, oh, this is going to be an ocean. And then I saw that it's actually a swamp, but it looks like a super small swamp, which, yeah, swamps are ugly. I don't want to build in the swamp, but building near the swampland, I could actually get slimes to spawn on the surface. So that could be neat, I guess. There's this, looks like a mountain range there. Oh, okay, slimies. It looks like there's enough water that if they were to try to jump off of that little island, they would drown. Which is pretty cool. And this might be kind of a neat place to build. Usually when you're working with swamps for slime spawners, you have to get rid of a lot of land. And it's really annoying land too, because you have to, because it's all spotted with water, so you have to swim and then whatever. But this is like the only bit of land here in this swamp, which is pretty cool, a bit unique. I don't know that I'm in love with it, but we'll document the coordinates and think about it. That's it. It's the only bit. There's some mountains here. Looks like a little bit of. Is this extension of the? I think this might be more of the mountain range. Let's get up top here. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not great. Extreme hills. Oops. Lit myself on fire. I keep on doing that. You have to move. Okay. Keep on. Oh, hi there, Skeletor. It's like I could easily kill these guys with the sword, but I don't have a sword. So I'm stuck with the bow. Alright. At least it's an infinity bow. Otherwise I would have already made a sword. We'll just put it that way. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't... Oh, hi. Hi. Oof. Yipes, yips, yips, yipes. Oof. Blah, blah, blah. Well, dirt blocks. Oh, I'm not picking up blocks anymore. My inventory full? It is. Do I need one torch? Spider eye. We can get rid of the spider eye. I'd rather have dirt blocks. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm in love with this. We're gonna keep looking around. I'm about as far away from spawn as I want to be. It just, you start running into, you know, oh, you have to build along a rail, and it takes forever to get back to spawn, whatever. There's an ocean. There's a portal. Hi, portal. Somebody building here? Or was that like somebody hopped out of the portal to see where they were? I'm gonna go look around. I'll see you guys back. Apparently Sportal belongs to Craze Magic Land. Woo! So this place is out. This place is already claimed. We're gonna have to keep on looking, As I continue the search, I'm interested in your guys' input for a build. Like I said, I think a castle would be fun, but I do think it's been done to death. Yeah. I'm interested in your guys' ideas. I do have a few others. Ideas, that is. I'm not sure. They're not fully developed in the brain noggin yet, so I'm not going to reveal them or talk about them yet, or if I even do them ever. But if you guys have ideas or things that you'd like to see somebody build, or you know, something like that, what I'm looking for at this point isn't like a specific build idea, like, you know, oh, build, you know, something, I don't know, I can't think of anything specific right now either. You know, but I'm not looking for something specific to build. I'm definitely not looking for something to replicate. What I mean by that is, you don't say, oh, build the Eiffel Tower, or build Paris, or build this city from this video game. You know, I won't do those things. Not to say that I couldn't, because I probably could. But it's limiting. It's too limiting. I want freedom. I want to be able to do whatever. Now, a style is definitely an important element. And that's, I think, what I'm missing is a style. an idea of a style, or that is really cool. That's neat. I don't think I could turn that into anything, but it is cool. And I think I'm too close to Cray's Magic Land. I'd have to talk to him about it. Screenshot. Okay. I know I didn't take a screenshot. It's a video. Videos are screenshots. Moving screenshots. But yeah, we'll document those chords, and I'll have to ask Cray if he's using his magic land for anything. But yeah, anyway, so a style or a concept, that's another good word there, a concept for a build. I am thinking about going underground, but same as kind of with the castle thing, I feel like the underground thing has been done. I have lived underground before, and you know, it's fun. You can do a lot of really neat stuff with underground builds, but again, I kind of think it's been done. So let me know what you think about that too. Is the underground thing, is that kind of, oh yeah, you've seen lots of people do the cave thing and you know, whatever, or you know, I don't know. Not to say I'm looking for something that's like 100% fresh. You'd be hard pressed to find something that nobody has done, you know. But I don't want things that have been overdone or things that you've seen, you know. Obviously, you guys watch YouTube videos just like I do, and for sure, you know, you've seen somebody build. You know, the first castle's cool, the second castle's cool, the 20th castle no longer cool anymore. You know. Not to say that I have to be cool, because, come on, I'm a gamer, and let's face it, I'm a bit of a nerd. So, yeah, but I'd like to at least not do the same thing everybody's doing, or has done, you know. So, here's a new mountain range, this is neat. Back to the looking around, but do please leave in the comments your ideas. Ultimately, I will be picking out, you know, something that is good for me, something that I think I'll have fun doing, and to be honest, looks like, let's go look at that. It might be the castle. When it boils down to it, it might be the castle. I might build the castle, but I will take your guys's. I don't know how many pumpkins you have. Oh, I do have pumpkins. Okay, I'm good. I will take your guys' ideas into consideration. I'm always looking for good ideas for builds and things. This looks like an emergency hut that is probably abandoned, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Kind of cool, though. I love running into stuff like that when just exploring a new server that you're joining. Yeah. So I will take your guys' ideas. If anybody, you know, you never know, your idea might... I would love if your idea could spark my imagination and get me running. Also, if as I'm running around, if you love any of these terrain features, tell me that too, because I'm looking at the terrain. I'm like, I don't know, hoping for inspiration from the terrain for you know, one or the other of my ideas to kind of take hold in the terrain as well as with the concept of the build. So I'm gonna go back to looking around, and I'll let you know if I run into anything interesting. Puppy want a bone? Does the puppy want a bone? No. No, it does not. So I found this neat mountain range, and I think I like it a lot. I will most likely be setting up shop here. I like a number of the features on it has. There are some really neat overhangs. That's not one of them. There's, on the far side, over there, there's actually a large cliff face that I like the look of a lot. There's a nearby desert, which is great for sand collection for TNT in case I decide to do any underground work. So sand is easy to get to, and also, bam, Wish's Hut. Haven't been down here yet to see if anybody lit it up, but I'm pretty sure these are all new chunks because as I've been running around, there are tons of these lighting glitches, which, yeah, okay, they're not unique to newly spawned terrain, but if anybody comes in here to look at this cave or whatever, then it would light up like that. That one actually is a cave and there's a creeper in it. Hello, creeper. Oh, miss. There we go. And one more. There we go. I do want to go look at this cave. I want to see if this witch hut has been lit up. I don't think it has been. Nope. No torches. Okay. So, witch's hut, which is pretty cool. And if it would be right next to my base, that would be great. Just want to make sure the entire area around it is all swampland. Looks like it. So it looks like a full witch's hut. If you don't know what I mean, the witches only spawn in the swampland in their witch's hut. So if some of the witch's hut is actually like river or next to a plains biome or something like that, that corner of the witch's hut wouldn't be able to spawn witches. So actually, given the spawning space is so low, you don't want to limit the spawning space just because the corner of it happens to be sitting in the wrong biome. But this one does not have that problem, which is awesome. I don't think I'm going to... I just like that this is here as a feature for builds, and sand, and mountain. Oh, that's a good mountain face too, right there. Ooh, that's nice. Pretty cool. For now... Oh, I almost fell down in that ravine. Ew. Some iron down there, that's good. I'm gonna need to do a bunch of caving. Bunches and bunches of caving. But for now, we need to set up a basic living hut. And then I'll probably do caving off camera. Let's do dirt here. Let's get rid of that water. Yeah, basic living hut. I think I'm going to set it up on top of the mountain, mostly so that if anybody else wanders out here, Madlands does have a few new people. So if anybody wanders out here, I want them to easily be able to see my place so they don't settle down near me. Not to say if they're near me that's bad, but I don't want them, settling on the other side of the mountain from me, for example. Or on top of the mountain that I built my hut on the side just because they happened not to see it. Let's get up here. Alright, here we go. And another sunset. Oh, I'm about to starve to death. Lots of cows around. Yeah, I'm 99% sure this is all brand new terrain. There's a whole bunch of wild animals and things around. The cactus hasn't all grown up to 3, so... I'm pretty sure I'm pretty safe. Here's my coordinates, in case you guys are wondering. I went a little bit further out than I really wanted to. About 23, well, if you consider the diagonal, about 25, maybe 2,500 or so. Blocks away from spawn. So we're going to set up a hut here. So you can see a couple of these features are in this, like there's not a ravine, but there's a valley here. And you can see there's like a little nice like cove and an overhang, and there's a nice little like overhang area here. And there's one underneath me as well that we can't see from here, but I'm not going to go down since we're going to build a hut up here. Just a basic living hut. Nothing that's going to be too incredibly fancy. Because of all the blocks and different items that I was collecting while we went around with M-Dog, and have a lot of space for different types of items. So I haven't really been collecting blocks as I've been traveling around the world here, but I do have one torch that I found somewhere. I think I got that from a tree I cut down at spawn. Oops. So we're just going to make a very basic cabin that we'll use as home base for a little whilst we kind of get things basic setups taken care of. How wide across is that? 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, good. 1, 2. We're going to go with something pretty symmetrical, which, as you know, I'm not completely in love with symmetry, but in this case, as a simple build, it'll be okay. There we go, put that down there. I'm not sure I have enough blocks to make the whole cabin. I'm going to have to maybe do some more farming. Yes, this is a good size. Yeah, I'm not gonna, there's no way I have enough blocks. I'm going to use all my logs just setting up pillars. So, yeah. What else do we have? We have some obsidian. It's for a portal. 20 pieces of planks. you know what we can do with this? We can actually turn these into half slabs and double them. I do need a workbench. Do I have one of those? No. Let's use these. Workbench. Over here. We're gonna make these into half slabs. You know what? We could build the thing out of netherrack. I have a bunch of that. In case you were wondering why I took that in the last episode, I wanted to be able to have some pillaring materials in case I needed to get up or down in areas, you know, in different areas around the world. Netherrack's a good material early on to do that, since it's very easy to get. It's, you know, it's super cheap to get a hold of, and it breaks really easily, even if you have to do it with your fist. So it works great for that. It's not as usually, if you're joining a server, usually people are willing to give away as much as you are willing to haul away. So let's go ahead and just set up some walls here. Yeah, I'm not gonna have. I'm gonna need more vertical space here. This won't stay netherrack for very long. I do need to get some basic walls up. So I think as well what I want to do is let's plant some birch trees up here. Maybe here on this little flat space here. Just throw a bunch of these down. Maybe we can get some of those to grow while we build. It's really tall. Oh well, it's fine. How many is this around the circle? It's about half a stack. Okay. You know what we're gonna need? Ooh, that's right, it's netherrack. Yeah, it breaks so easily. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do a basic layout with netherrack here. Eventually we'll replace everything, but for now this'll get at least some walls around us, so we can start putting down some chests and feeling at least a little bit safe from creeper blasts and random spawns, things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done, and then I'll bring you back. Hopefully some of these trees grow in the meantime. So I'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Alright, I have spread out the saplings here. They've grown quite a bit. Harvested them a few times, replanted. Oh my gosh, abysmal arrow. I just one-shotted that creeper. 5-4. Got lucky. My bow skills are really rusty since playing a lot of Feed the Beast. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to practice that a little bit for more vanilla play, but I did go down there and harvested some sand and made some glass, and this is where we're at with the house here. And I'm out of time. I do hate the netherrack. I do want to switch that out for stone brick, but I just don't have enough cobble yet. You can see I got a little bit of stone brick in my inventory. You'll see what I did with the stone brick in there. Well, the roof needs some work as well, but here's what I did with the stone brick. I did that one wall. I'll show and tell you why in a moment. So I did put some glass pane windows here. That's the side the sun rises on, and then over here is the sunset over the swamp. Very scenic. I've got some chests here, so you can see this is like my these are like my germlings for creating farms and things. Also the gas tier, since that's one of the rarer items in the game. And then in here I've got the rest of my stuff. So this is what I've got to my name so far. This obsidian is to make a portal, so that's what those are for. If you're wondering, I used that flint and steel to cook some pigs while I was wandering around. So that's why that's damaged. So yeah, it's humble, but it's, you know, it's a beginning, it's a start, it's a small little place. I did set this wall up because I want to put some signs down on this wall, and I don't want to break them and have to put them back down when I dig out the netherrack and replace it with stone brick. So I'm going to break down 3 different things here. This is going to be like my planning wall, where I keep myself organized, and I'll probably show you guys as I continue to work with it. But over here we're going to do decide. Well, let's put it in the middle here, since these aren't going to... This is going to be decide. This is going to be finish, and... Oh, well, I should move that. We'll call this to do, I guess. We'll move this down so they're all lined up. And what I'm going to do is keep a list of what needs to be done for the world here, so that I can progress and work on projects and not leave a whole bunch of projects unfinished. So if this list gets too long, then I'll make sure that I work from here instead of starting new projects. So that's the idea. So the first thing I need to decide on type or style of a build. If you guys can help me with that, drop it in the comments. I appreciate it. I'll give it some thought. If you can help me out, I appreciate the help. Finish. I need to finish the starter cabin. That's what we're in now. This is where we'll live for a little while we gather enough materials to start work on some other larger projects. The first few projects that I have in mind to do are, first of all, some farms. That's like, you know, melons, pumpkins, wheat, also the beef, pigs, chickens, that kind of stuff. So we need to get those going. I'd like to get working on a mob trap pretty early so I can get access to TNT. And as long as we've got that witch spawner down there, a witch trap so I can have renewable redstone and glowstone. So those are on the to-dos. A little bit longer to do. I guess I should make one more set of signs here. I need to make another portal and a track that connects us back to spawn. And yeah, I guess that's it. Another portal track. We'll just leave it like that. So it's a little bit longer to do, but that is something that needs to get done. So, alright. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today. Thanks for watching. If you do like this episode, hit that like button or leave me a comment or both. Either way. Thanks for watching. I'm Mondef. I'll see you next time.